Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Week 8, Sunday afternoon game. I might call a second game today. If I do, it would be the Cowboys and Broncos game. I don't know if I will. I'm a bit under the weather in terms of that. Took some medicine, so I can try and get through the afternoon to call these games for you. I know I'll be fine for this one, but the second one is a question mark. So it all depends on if the medicine's still working then. So if it is, we'll do it. If not, we won't. All right. So when I point this way in any stream on a penalty, it's against the home team. If I point this way, it's against the away team. And also just so that also like that because this way on the bottom of your screen, on the bottom right of your screen, it's the Ravens. So it'll have the Ravens, and on the bottom left of your screen it'll be the Bears. So just to make it a little easier on you guys. So we got some national anthems to do. Serbia first. Bože pravde ti što spase od propasti do sad nas. Čuj sad naše glase i od sad nam budi spas. Moćnom rukom vodi brani budućnosti srpske brod. Bože spasi, Bože hrani srpske zemlje, srpski rod. Bože spasi, Bože hrani srpske zemlje, srpski rod. Složi srpsku braću dragu na svak dičan slavan rad. Sloga biće poraz vragu, a najjači srpstvu grad. Nek na srpskoj blista grani, bratske složje zlatan plod. Bože spasi, Bože hrani srpske zemlje, srpski rod. Bože spasi, Bože hrani srpske zemlje, srpski rod. All right, and the last one, U.S. That's all we got time for today. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All right, so kickoff is just about to happen. So the Ravens are again without Lamar Jackson this week. So it's gonna be Snoop Huntley at QB today for the Ravens, and they'll be taking on Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. Bears looking to win their 5th game in a row, and the Ravens are looking to win their second game of the year. Ravens' season has not gone the way they thought it would. Honestly, it's not gone the way anyone expected. All right, I always put a poll in the chat, so there we go. You guys can vote on that. So kickoff will be starting in just a moment. You guys some time to join in. I would be calling the Bills game, but it's not working for me today. So, and also I do not trust them as well. I can't believe this though, but we are we are only 18 subscribers away from 200 subscribers, which is amazing. When I started calling games, which is what I wanted to do, which is what I kind of wanted to, other than skits and sports content, like this is one of the main reasons why I started my channel because I wanted to call games and stuff. My first game that I called was 3 years ago, and we were well under 100 subscribers, and we are now just not almost 3 years late, just over 3 years later, kind of, yeah, just almost 3 years later. Actually, no, 2023 to 2024 and 2024 to 2025. Yeah, just over 2 years later, we are at almost at 200 subscribers. That's awesome. And I don't beg for subscribers either. You guys don't have to, but when those of you that have subscribed and show your support continuously, I appreciate the life out of you. Keep showing the support. It means a lot to me. It lets me know that you guys like this, and I'll keep doing this and I know you guys like it. Week 8 of the NFL is about to. Week 8 has already kicked off with the Vikings and Chargers in LA on Thursday night, and yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. You just look at the box score; it'll tell you everything you need to know. The Vikings just got dominated in every way, shape, and form. So let me go over my. Piece of gum here. Let's go over my Week 8 NFL picks for the week. Right now, I'm 0-1 because I took the Vikings over the Chargers. I wasn't confident in either one. And also, I didn't realize Carson Wentz was playing with a arm that felt like TV static. Because I took the Vikings over the Chargers. I'm taking the Falcons over the Dolphins, the Bengals over the Jets, the Patriots over the Browns, the Eagles over the Giants, Bills over the Panthers, Bears over the Ravens, Niners over the Texans, Bucks over the Saints, Cowboys over the not Cowboys, Broncos over the Cowboys, Colts over the Titans, Packers over the Steelers, and Chiefs over the Commanders. And then this is what my main fantasy team looks like for the week. Baker Mayfield is my starting quarterback. J.K. Dobbins, Quinshon Judkins, Emeka Egbuka, D.K. Metcalf, Kyle Pitts, Rashee Rice, the Bills defense, and Jake Elliott is what my team looks like for the week. So my main team, these are my other teams. Herbert, Cook, Scattaboo, Jefferson, Pickens, Ingram, Devonta Smith, Broncos defense, and Brandon Aubrey. And then this is my last league. Herbert, Scattaboo, Taylor, Jefferson, McConkey, Ferguson, Barkley, Broncos defense, and Chase McLaughlin. But I will keep updated on the Bills game, so I will put something up there in the top corner. $60 is the temperature in Baltimore. Northeast wind, 5 mile an hour, and partly cloudy. Baltimore won the toss. They defer. Ravens have lost 3 in a row. Bears are on a 4-game win streak, which is nuts. Bears look to move to 5-2, and we're underway from Baltimore, Maryland. Devin Duvernay out to return. He's at the 30, down to the 36, and a flag flies in. I can't worry about that right now because I'm trying to get the Bills scoreboard on the screen. And we have an injury right out of the gate. Dominique Robinson is down. Holding receiving team. Sean Smith is our referee. Yep, that works right there. All right, so Bears with a 1st and 10. So, number 10 in motion. I don't know numbers. Williams, on play action, fakes to give to Swift. Quick pass caught. Number 84, Colston Loveland, the tight end. The rookie, Cole Kmet is out today, so Colston Loveland is going to get a bigger workload today. First down gain on that play, and it's going to be another, and it's going to move the chains for the Bears on their first play from scrimmage. Number 75 for the Bears is eligible. Nice to know, Sean Smith. It's National Tight End Day. First play from scrimmage, or next play from scrimmage. 1 yard rook. And the first that carries is good for 1 yard. All right, so 2nd and 9 for the Bears. Williams on play action looking. As time fires over the middle. A pass is caught by Rome Odunze. And it's a first down and a big gain at that for Chicago. And the ball is now in Baltimore territory. Panthers with a 4th and 15 at their own 26-yard line. Sweet. You guys can see that right up here. All right, 1st and 10, Williams, handoff on the end. What the heck? That faked me out. Okay, so the running back took a DeAndre Swift for a gain of about 4. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 coming up. So the Lions, Ben Johnson is the head coach of the Bears in his first year as their head coach. He was the offensive coordinator for the Lions from 2022 to 2024 and took that coaching job in Chicago after Matty Eberflus was rightfully fired last season. Williams under center, DeAndre Swift in the backfield about 7 yards deep. Williams hands off to Swift, who makes a move and gets down to the 29 of Baltimore. First down, Bears. Gain of 11 on the play, and it's another first down for Chicago. Woo. All right, so it's another 1st and 10 for the Bears. Williams under center. Williams on play action, rolling to his right. Williams fires, quick pass, caught. And Odunze with the catch. I couldn't see the number there, but it's a first down for the Bears. Chidobe Awuzie in coverage. No, Nate Wiggins in coverage. Where's Chidobe Awuzie? Is he on Baltimore? Yeah, he's in Baltimore. Handoff Swift on 1st and 10, and he gets a gain of about 7. And it'll be a 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Bears as they are approaching 1st and goal territory. And right now they're knocking on the door. All right, Williams under center, motioning Loveland. Williams on play action, fakes a give to Swift. Williams rolling. Williams steps up. He's going to run it. Dives. Does he get the first down? No, they're going to mark him a yard short. It'll be 3rd down and it'll be 3rd down in inches. Actually, now the officials are coming together to talk about the spot. And I think he got it. So, no, they marked him a yard short. 3rd down and 1 coming up. They marked him a whole yard short. Williams in the shotgun. DeAndre Swift to his right. And whistles blow and flags fly. False start on Chicago. Colston Loveland is the one guilty of it. False start. Offense number 84, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down. It'll be now instead of 3rd down and 1, it's going to be 3rd down and 6. All right. Rome Odunze in motion. Williams out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Williams rolling under pressure. Williams looking. Williams fires. Caught! Odunze, first down, Chicago! Wiggins in coverage. What a throw by Caleb Williams, but better job on the catch by Rome Odunze. And it's a 1st and goal for the Bears just inside the 5-yard line, down at about the 4. Bills with a 2nd and 4 at the Panther 20. Not 20. Bills with a 2nd and 4 at the Panther 32. Williams under center, so they marked him down at the 6. Okay. 1st and goal from the 6. Williams, handoff, Swift. And he's going to get down to about the 3-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and goal. Bills are the 1st and 10 at the Panther 23. The Ravens defense are getting Roquan Smith back this week. And it's already 7-0 Philadelphia. Good jeez. Okay. 2nd and goal for the Bears. Williams in the shotgun. Manangai to his right, or to his left. Williams takes a snap. Handoff. Kyle Manangai trying to bounce it to the outside. He's going to get tackled for a loss of 2 at the 5-yard line. So it'll be second or third and goal from the 5. That play was blown up the moment it was handed off. Good Lord. So third and goal from the 5. This drive has lasted 11 plays and it's gone 73 yards in just about 7 minutes elapsed on the game clock. Williams in the shotgun. Williams takes a snap. Back to throw. Williams looking, rolling. Williams is sacked by the ankles. Number 45 with the sack. And it's Green with the sack, and it's going to set up a 4th and goal. 3rd and 10 for the Bills from the Panther 23. And Cairo Santos out for a 32-yard try. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. It is good. And it's 3-0 Chicago. It's 3-0 Chicago. Ravens will get the ball when the game resumes. Let's go over some scores around the NFL. 4th and 14 for the Bills now. Okay. Who's already got me? How do I already have 13 points in my main league? All right, let's go over some scores. 0-0 in Dolphins Falcons. So 3-0 Buffalo. All right, so go over scores because I had to fix an audio thing on my end. And kicks away, and the Ravens returning. And what a hit at the 27-yard line. And here comes Tyler Huntley and the Ravens offense. So 5-9 record as a starter in his career. 158.4 yards a game and a total of 12 touchdowns and 9 interceptions on his career. Last start was week 18 in 2024 with the Miami Dolphins. Don't remember if they won or not. Huntley in the shotgun. So Flowers in motion. Huntley handoff to Henry. Henry is going to get a gain of about 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up. So Baltimore has a -7 turnover differential this season, 2nd worst in the NFL. The Bears, on the other hand, have a +11 turnover differential, which is the best in the NFL this season. If it wasn't the best in the NFL, I'd be looking at the teams ahead of them and be like, what's going on? What are you feeding your players? Huntley from under center on play action, handoff to Henry as a fake. Huntley under pressure. Huntley, and the ball is it out? No, but it was, but Huntley recovered, and it's a sack. And it's going to be a sack by Sewell. It's a loss of 3 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 10. Did that ball come out? No, it didn't. He held on to it the entire time. Wow, nice job by Tyler Huntley to hold on to that one. Montez Sweat on the D-line as well for Chicago. That was Montez Sweat on the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Flowers in motion. Huntley in the shotgun. Henry to his left. Huntley looking. Fires. Quick pass. Caught. Flowers. He is not going to get to the line again. It's going to be a 4th down and about 2. And decision time for John Harbaugh. The gain of 7. It'll be 4th and 3. He caught it, but there was no way he was getting there. Surrounded by 2 Bear defenders, and the punt unit's coming out for the Ravens. Devin Duvernay back to return for the Bears. Kicks away. Duvernay doesn't signal for fair catch. He's going to return this one. He's only going to get to about the 16-yard line. 55-yard punt with a 7-yard return. Bears are getting the football back, and they have the lead when the game returns. All right, now let's go over some scores from around the NFL. So 0-0 in the Dolphins-Falcons. 3-0 Buffalo and the Bills-Panthers, which you can see right on the top middle of your screen. 3-0 in our game right now, as you can see by the scoreboard on the bottom of your screen. And 3-0 Texans over the Niners in that game. 7-0 Eagles over the Giants. 3-0 Bengals over the Jets. 7-3 Browns over the Patriots. And that's all for the scores right now. Let me check my fantasy team, because some of you guys actually, I know actually care about fantasy football. I'd like to know how things are going. Why does it say I'm signed out? I just was in the app. Jesus. There we go. There's my fantasy team. Okay, so I have 1.2 points out of Quinshon Judkins, 1.5 out of Kyle Pitts, 11 out of the Bills defense, and 1 from Jake Elliott in my main league. In one of my other leagues, I got 25.28 points out of Herbert. Right now I have 3.8 out of James Cook, 0.4 out of Cam Scattaboo. I got 14.4 out of Jefferson, and nothing out of Devonta Smith so far, which is shocking because A.J. Brown isn't playing. And then in my last league, I got 25.28 points out of Herbert as well, 0.4 out of Scattaboo, 14.4 out of Jefferson, 20.8 out of McConkey, and so far 16 points out of Barkley, and they are still in the first quarter. He has 78 yards and a touchdown. Okay. Have a day. Okay, so the Browns just scored. All right, so here come the Bears and their offense for the second time today. They lead at 3-0 after a drive that stalled in the red zone. At the end of the day, they still got points out of it, and they still have the lead. Williams under center, Monangai in the backfield. Loveland in motion, now number 81 in motion. I don't know who that is. Williams, handoff, Monangai. Monangai breaks the tackle, bounces it to the right side, gets down to the 33-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice gain on the play there, and it's going to be another first down for the Bears. All right, so Dylan Gabriel and Harold Fannin. Oh my God. I wish that game was on Fox instead of the Giants, Eagles. I would have called that one instead of this one. Williams on play action, looking under pressure. Williams throws it to the sideline and incomplete. Might have hit one of the guys on one of the million guys that are out there for no reason on the sideline. Mad. Williams apparently is very coachable, according to Ben Johnson, who wants to learn, which I don't blame him. Williams today 4 for 5 and 54 yards through the air, and the Bears lead at 3-0 with 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Williams on play action. Williams fires over the middle. It's caught by who is that? Number 14. Olamide Zacchaeus with the catch. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. It's 10-0 Bengals over the Jets. Not surprised there. The Jets do suck. Sorry, any Jets fans that come across this. You guys know, a lot of you guys probably know, a lot of Jets fans, every Jets fan should know that their team sucks. Williams on play action, looking, fires deep over the middle of the field, and it's incomplete, but there's a flag down right at midfield. So we'll see what that is. Illegal contact, defense number 2. Okay, so I need to change that to flag. So it's going to keep the drive alive for Chicago, and Nate Wiggins is guilty of that penalty. And the reason it was a penalty is because it was beyond the 5-yard window that they give you in the NFL. Number 75 for the Bears is eligible. From the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Monangai in the backfield. Williams. Motioning number 81. Williams fakes the give. Williams fires over the middle. It's caught. Odunze down to the 39-yard line of Baltimore territory. Tossed down on the play by Nate Wiggins. Nate Wiggins has been on Rome Odunze this entire game. Why did I drop Rome Odunze? That was dumb by me. That was really dumb. How many points does he have right now? Probably a lot. Yeah, 9.7 points in this first quarter alone. All right, Odunze in motion. Williams in the shotgun. Monangai in the backfield to Williams' right. Williams takes the snap. Fakes a give. Screen pass. Zacchaeus breaks a tackle and gets to the 34-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. That looked like it was going to be a loss of yardage on the play, but nice job by Zacchaeus to turn that into about a 5-yard gain. Never mind. It was a 3-yard gain, so they marked him out. So I didn't see when he stepped out originally. So 2nd and 7. 86 in motion. Williams hands off. Monangai, who is stuffed behind the line for a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Buchanan on the tackle. Teddy Buchanan on the tackle for loss, and it's going to be 3rd down and 7. No, it'll be 3rd down and 8. Buchanan is the rookie. Longest average time to throw in a season, 2025. Caleb Williams with 3.17 seconds on average to throw since 2016 is the 3rd highest. Allen in 2018 is 2nd, and Fields in 2023 or 2022 is 1st. Shotgun screen pass. Moore First down to the 15. Or no, to the 25. First down, Chicago. Bills with a first and 10 at their own 47-yard line with 3:01 to go in there in that first quarter. Williams in the shotgun. Swift to his, or Moore in the backfield. Handoff, DJ Moore. DeAndre Moore. Jesus. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be a second down and 7 coming up for the Bears as they have time for about 1 or 2 more, for maybe 2 plays, but definitely 1 play left in this first quarter of action. Bears have started 4-2 in back-to-back years for the first time in a while. Williams from under center, face give, play action, looking sideline, and incomplete as he was under pressure. And touchdown, Miami, Devon Achane with a 3-yard receiving touchdown, and the Dolphins lead at 7-0. Didn't watch that happen. Just saw the notification at the top of the, not notification. The CBS just shows us like if someone like a score alert, in the top left corner of their games, all the scores rotating. There's a score they'll show. If there's a score, they'll show that, like, they'll make an alert on there. So that's if any scores happen in a game around the league, I'll do that for you. Loveland in motion. Williams out of the gun. Williams fires over the middle. Passes almost picked. Odunze was the intended target, and he completely missed him. 4th down and 7, and the Bears are going to be looking to probably, I think, kick another field goal. They had 2 chances to pick that off, and neither of them came close to picking it. Williams is not happy with that drive result. Cairo Santos out for his second field goal try of the day. It's a 39-yard try from the right hash. Taylor will hold it. 39 yards from the right hash. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. It is good, right down the middle. Bears lead it 6-0 here in this, with 3 seconds left in this first quarter of action. So the Bears have scored twice on their first 2 drives, but 2 field goals, probably not what they're looking for. So let's go over some scores real quick. $7-0 Miami, 3-0 Buffalo, 6-0 in this game, 3-0 Houston, and 7-7 in the Giants-Eagles game, and 10-0 Bengals over the Jets, and 7-3 Browns over the Patriots. All right, we're about to be at the end of the first quarter, so after that, we'll go over some just sports news around the NFL, and a very heartfelt moment in a moment. So Santos kicks it away, and they're going to return this one, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. We'll see what happens here. To the 30, to the 35, down to about the 36-yard line, and that is the end of the first quarter of action. Bears lead it 6-0 when the game resumes in the second quarter. So, let me pull up something. New York Jets. Let me pull up their Twitter page. Just have a bit of sad news to share with you guys in a moment. So we learned some very sad news in the NFL, in the NFL world earlier. So earlier today, we learned some very sad news in the NFL. Former Jets All Pro center Nick Mangold suddenly passed away today at the age of 41. Reports are saying due to a kidney complication. Yeah, Jets legend Nick Mangold passes away due to complications from kidney disease at 41. All right, I'm gonna restart this read. We learned some very sad news today. This mo. Jeez, let's restart that. Let's restart the read. We learned some very sad news this morning in the NFL world. I gotta restart the ad read. Not an ad read, just the read. We learned some very sad news this morning in the NFL world. Jets legend flip. We learned some very sad news earlier today in the NFL world as former Jets All-Pro center and Jets legend Nick Mangold passed away at the age of 41 due to complications from kidney disease. Uh, it was released. It was posted by the Jets on their Twitter and by ESPN themselves and other news outlets as well. And it's a tough time for Nick Mangold's family, as this is not an easy time for them. So I'm gonna have a moment of silence for him, for Nick Mangold. Please join me. Thank you. Now I'm gonna do that read again, only without the image up there, so I can post it in short form without it being without any view obstructed. We learned some very sad news this morning in the NFL world as earlier today, I screwed up. We learned some very sad news earlier today in the NFL world as former Jets All-Pro center and Jets legend Nick Mangold passed away at age 41 due to complications from kidney disease. It was posted by the Jets themselves on their Twitter page and on their, I'd assume their other social media platforms, and as well as ESPN themselves broke the news about it. This is a tough time, obviously, now for the Mangold family, as they lost Nick Mangold at a very young age of 41. And this is a tough time for them, so I'm going to have a moment of silence for it. Please join me. Thank you. Rest in peace, Nick Mangold. We love you. All right, let's get back to the game. So Bears lead 6-0 as the Ravens get the football. Ravens have the worst 6-game start in team history. Good Lord. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. So the Bears dominated the Ravens in every way, shape, and form in that first quarter. Second quarter is starting now. Well, it's already started, but for us it's starting because I had to pause it. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Huntley handoff to Henry, who gets a gain of about 3, or gain of 2 on the play, to the 40-yard line. It is going to be a 2nd down and 8. All right, actually, I'm just going to catch up the live so I just caught up. Okay, so they're at the Bears 40-yard line, and offsides or false start. False start. Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty. And I forgot what down it was. All right, so it's now 2nd and a mile. 2nd and 20. Oh, Jesus. God help the Ravens right now. 2nd and 22 for the Ravens. Huntley in the back. Huntley in the shotgun. Hill to his right. Huntley fires over the middle, and it is... They say it's a catch by Rashad Bateman at the 30-yard line. Let's look at that. Let's look at that again. 15 yards, and they're still well short of the marker. Let's see. Did he actually catch that? That's a catch by Rashad Bateman. What a catch by Rashad Bateman. That ball never touched the ground once. That is a clear as day catch. 3rd and 7. Flowers in motion. Huntley in the back in the shotgun. Hill to his left. Huntley takes a snap. Back to throw. Quick pass over the middle. Caught. Flowers, and he is going to get... They're going to mark him just shy of the line to gain. And no, they're going to give him the first down, which I think is the right call. So Huntley in the back in the shotgun with Hill, that's not Hill. Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. Bateman in motion. Huntley fakes to give, and it's caught by Isaiah Likely, who gets down at about the 19-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. Former Bills linebacker. And Atlanta is on the board with a field goal. All right, Huntley under center. Ricard is in, I think. Handoff. Henry. And he gets a gain of about 4. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 2. And Turner is down, and he is not happy. And he gets up under his own power, and he limps, and he's going to limp off the field. Shamar Turner is a rookie out of Texas A&M, 6'3", 293 pounds, and he's 22 years old. As he hobbled and limped over to the sideline, and he seems to be in some really bad pain. All right, so 3rd and 2 for the Ravens. At the Bears' 14-yard line. Hill in motion. Huntley fakes a give, going to keep it. Huntley looking. He is going to be marked. It looked like he got it. Do they give him the first down? And they give him the first down and a bit more. Wow, that's a really generous spot. I did not see him reach. Oh, he did reach. Okay. I didn't see him reach. Okay. That's a first down for the Ravens. Yeah, that's a first down. So 1st down and 10 for the Ravens from the Bears' 12-yard line. Huntley in the shotgun. I don't even know what that is. And handoff Henry. Derrick Henry down to the 2. And they're going to mark him just an inch short, but it's going to be... Let's see. The yellow line on the screen is not 100% accurate. They went with a full house backfield. Yeah, they really did. They had like 7 guys back there. No, they had like 4. And they gave him the 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Ravens. Huntley under center. Huntley, handoff. Henry is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ravens! Derrick Henry from a yard out. And the Ravens tie this game up and can take the lead with the extra point. And it's now 6-0 Bills, and it's 6-0 Houston. Derrick Henry, that is career rushing touchdown number 111 for him. That is crazy. That's awesome. And he's what, like 32? Derrick Henry is 31. He'll turn 32 on January 4th. Good from and the extra point. Good snap, good hold. It is good. Tyler Loop puts the Ravens ahead by 1. 12-play drive, and it's capped off by Derrick Henry, who takes it in for his 111th career rushing touchdown. And the Jets are on the board with a field goal, and it's 6-0 Buffalo. All right, let's go over some scores from around the NFL. It is 7-3 Miami over Atlanta. 6-0 Buffalo. 6-0 Buffalo over the Panthers. And in this game, it is 7-6 Ravens. In the Texans-Niners game, it is 6-0 Houston. Eagles-Giants are not all knotted up at 7 apiece. And the Bengals lead the Jets 10-3. And the Browns lead the Patriots 7-3. Who has the ball right now, anyways? The Patriots do, as they miss their field goal from 47 yards out, and Cleveland's going to get the ball back with the lead. Wow, that's not good for New England. Dude, I originally was gonna take Cleveland over New England, but I switched it because I want to try and have the chance at the best record, which I had a gut feeling it was gonna be a trap game for New England, but we'll see. I also was gonna take New York over Philly, but I couldn't because I don't think Philly's gonna lose at home with the Giants. But if they do, that'd be pretty cool. Return man Duvernay. Duvernay to the 50, down to the 45 of Baltimore. A nice return by the former Raven. So I'm just trying to get the software edit that I used to edit. And there is no flag. Most rushing touchdowns in NFL history. Emmitt Smith has the most with 164. LaDainian Tomlinson 2 with 145. Marcus Allen is third with 123. Adrian Peterson is fourth with 120. And Derrick freaking Henry is fifth all time with 111 career rushing touchdowns. That's crazy. All right, so Williams, handoff, Swift, who has stopped at the line. Good. Okay. And it's no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Oh, and so at halftime, with the World Series with the World Series going on, in Game 1, Blue Jays dominated. With that, and Dodgers won pretty handedly in Game 2 yesterday, 5-1. Blue Jays won Game 1, 11-4. Figured at halftime I'll give my reaction to you guys of each home run that was hit. Williams out of the gun. Williams pass caught. Swift, who doesn't get anything other than probably about a yard, and it's gonna be third down and about 9 coming up for the Bears. Roquan Smith on the tackle. It's a 1-yard pickup. It'll be third down and 9. God, it's been forever. I forgot Roquan Smith used to play for the Bears. Williams out of the gun, looking under pressure. Williams hit as he throws. Ball's away. Ravens say it's a fumble. There's a flag down, so it's going to be intentional grounding. Kyle Hamilton fired himself out of a imaginary cannon and got in there essentially untouched. Yeah, he was in there untouched. The only reason he was touched by an offensive lineman was because he intentionally ran into an offensive lineman to prevent him to prevent the lineman from blocking him, and it's going to be intentional grounding on Caleb Williams. It's a loss of down, and it's going to be fourth down. Kyle Hamilton looked like he was launched out of a cannon there. So on fourth down and 23, Bears are on to punt this one away. Good, hard kick. Flag is down. And the Bears are going to down it at the 1-yard line. No, they're going to mark it down at the 2. Penalty marker is down. We'll check that. It's a 61-yard punt. And T. Higgins, touchdown, Bengals. And illegal formation, Chicago. And the penalty is going to result in a replay of fourth down. And T. Higgins from 44 yards out, touchdown, Cincinnati. I have no idea how the play, what the play looked like, no, I don't have any idea what it looked like. But if I do see a replay of it, I'll give you guys my call. But it's 17-3 Cincinnati, and it's 6-3 Bills, as you can see right there. So 4th and 28. We'll after the penalty. All right, so following the penalty is 4th and 28. And kick is away again. Another good kick. And that one, they're going to mark it out of bounds at the 7, or I don't know what yard line. And the Ravens have the football when the game resumes. All right, let's check up on some scores around the NFL. God, I need to go get a box of Kleenex in a moment. Jesus. All right, so my main league right now, I have 3 points out of Quinshon Judkins. 13 out of the Bills defense. Nice. Why did I not play Saquon? He has 25 points in the first half. In my main league. Hey, but I did play him in a different league. He has me 25 points. Yay. I'm happy I played him in another league. Good Lord. There's still 11 minutes to go in the second quarter, and touchdown Eagles. Saquon Barkley with the second touchdown. And my last league, 10 points out of Scadaboo. Let's go. Dude, the Chargers uniforms against the Colts were hideous. Dude, I'm so glad I picked up Rashee Rice last week off waivers. All right, so let me. All right, so I'm gonna put tags on this stream just to get it out, just to hopefully get some people, just to get it out there. Go Bills, baby! And the Ravens. All right, so I'll edit the tags in a moment. They give it to Henry, who was brought down. It's a 2-yard pickup. And Shamar Turner. Injury update: Shamar Turner knee injury is out for the game, and Demarcus Robinson is doubtful with an ankle injury. But they do have Grady Jarrett returning. I forgot he was on the Bears. I thought he was still in Atlanta. I just called the Falcons game I think just last week. Yeah, just last week. Huntley out of the empty set. Pass caught. Mark Andrews. Gain of 5. And it's 3rd down. And a game update. All right, so here's the T. Higgins touchdown. Flacco looking. Tremaine Edmonds got in there. The quarterback's face, and we'll see what the flag is. Baltimore says it's on Chicago. Pass interference. Defense number 24. Ball is placed at the spot of the foul. It's an automatic 1st down. Nick McLeod is the one guilty of the pass interference penalty there. Let's see how egregious. Yeah, nope, yep, that is pass interference all day long. Yet, Zay Flowers is facing this way, and then when he turns around, he's going he's like this. Like going down. It looked like he had a spinal, looked like he had a spinal dysfunction. I don't know. I think scoliosis or whatever it would be. Huntley out of the gun, looking deep down the sideline. Mark Andrews pass, and it's caught, and it's incomplete. They're saying he caught it and then was fumbled out of bounds. Jalen Jones and it's going to stand. That's what they say. Ravens are going to hurry to the line. And Huntley takes a snap quickly, so it's going to stand. It was caught by Flowers. 2nd down and about 2 coming up. 1, 2, 3, and fumble. Yep, that's a catch. And a fumble out of bounds, so it is a catch. So, never mind, it was a gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4. James Cook, 64-yard touchdown! Buffalo! Huntley, handoff, Henry. Henry is going to get a gain of... Hey! Let's go, Bills. At halftime, I'm going to get a box of tissues because I need one badly. Michigan, unfortunately, beat Michigan State yesterday, but only by 11. Yeah, that's still not great, but hey, we scored more points than we did last year. We scored 3 more points than last year. Huntley on play action. Huntley rolling. Huntley pass. And it is incomplete. Almost picked off. Intended for Derrick Henry. And it's 4th and 2. What do you do now if you're John Harbaugh? John Harbaugh usually has balls to steal, so I think he's going for it. He's going to leave the offense out there. No, that bounced off the turf. That's the first incompletion for Huntley today. I did not know that. And it's 10-3 Miami over Atlanta. Good jeez. Atlanta, for the love of God, please win this game. Huntley in the shotgun formation. Hill to his right. Huntley with 5 seconds on the clock, on the play clock. Huntley takes a snap. They do go for it. Huntley, quick pass. Caught. Flowers. First down. Ravens. Zay Flowers with a first down reception. How many points does Barkley have right now? 25. Okay. All right. And Jets, I think, just scored a touchdown. So we'll see that in a moment. All right. Huntley fakes a give. Looking. Huntley over the middle, and it's caught. Zay Flowers again. First down, Ravens. Score alert. Ty Johnson? Ty Johnson with the touchdown, I think. Who is it? Was it Ty Johnson? Was it Ty Johnson? Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson. Touchdown, Bengals. Or not Bengals. Tyler Johnson from 15 yards out. Touchdown, New York. The Jets are within a score. And Huntley is direct snap to Derrick Henry, who gets a gain of about 3. Direct snap on the Wildcat. Never mind. And 2-minute warning. I will be right back. All right, so Ravens. Ravens with the football. First and or second and 7. Huntley on the keeper. Huntley is going to get a gain of a yard. And it's going to get down to the 20-yard line. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Ravens looking to extend their lead. Dennis Allen is the Bears' defensive coordinator. Oh, Jesus. Good luck, Chicago. You are going to need it. Saints fans can tell you that. Huntley takes his snap out of the gun. Pass caught. Andrews. Down to the 10. 4th and 1, but there is a flag down. We'll check that. They needed the 9, and he got to the 10. The indicator is against Baltimore. Illegal motion, offense. Illegal motion, offense number 89. He never got set. So it is going to be. So it's going to be a penalty. That's penalty. I forgot how many yards it is. So it's 3rd and 10 following the penalty. Huntley out of the gun. And Huntley is in trouble and he's going to go down at the 25-yard line. It's a loss of 5 on the play. Dexter on the sack. Grady Jarrett as well helping with that one. And it's a loss of about 5 on the sack. Javon Dexter and Grady Jarrett get the sack there. Timeout Bears. And it's going to be so the rookie out of Arizona, the rookie kicker out of Arizona, Tyler Loop, on for the 42-yard field goal try from the right hash. Jordan Stout holds it. From the right hash, it's a 42-yard try. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. It is hooking, it is good! It just snuck in there, and the Ravens are up by 4. They lead it 10-6 with just over a minute to go in this first half of action. Oh no. Cam Scadaboo was just carted off with a gruesome lower leg injury against the Eagles from ESPN. All right, Twitter, let's see how bad this is. So we'll find out more. I'll find out more as so an ankle injury. Oh, whoa, okay. This is bad. This isn't the video, but this is while he was down with the injury. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That's the entire Giants bench surrounding Cam Scadaboo after he went down with the injury. Oh no. Holding. Holding. All right, so Duvernay the return man, and he's hit hard. 23-yard return. All right, so I'll try and find the video. If it's really bad, I won't show it. But if it's okay, if it's if it's if I think it's okay enough, if it's good enough to show on, if it's not, if I think it's not bad, if it's not bad enough to me to show on YouTube, to not to be able to show on YouTube, I'll show it. But if it's bad enough, if it's really bad and I don't think I should show it, I'll show it. I won't show it. So gain of about 2. I don't know how much was gained on that last play there. I really don't. All right, so gain of 6 on the play. Williams in the shotgun, Swift to his left. Williams steps up, rolling. Williams running. First down to midfield to the 45 of Baltimore and slides down at the 44-yard line. 22-yard rush on the play. Timeout, Chicago. Oh. Oh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Nope. 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 Not showing that. Not showing that. Nope. If you want to see the video of his injury and what it looked like, you can go look it up yourself. I will not show it on YouTube. That is an awful injury. That's an awful injury. Ow. 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 Let's go over some scores around the NFL. Ouch. So 10-3 Miami over Atlanta. 12-3 Buffalo over Carolina, and 10-6 in this game. 13-0 Houston over San Fran. 14-7 Philly over New York. 17-10 Cincinnati over New York. And 7-6 Cleveland over the Patriots. All right, so from the 44-yard line of Baltimore, Williams in the shotgun with Swift to his left. Williams takes a snap, back to throw, looking, pass caught by Alameda Zaccheaus at the 39-yard line. Tackled by Nate Wiggins. Williams in the shotgun, clock running. Williams takes a snap, back to throw, looking, throws sideline, and it's incomplete. And 3rd down and 5. And they're going to talk about this for grounding. And they are throwing a flag. And it's going to be grounding. It's a late one, but it's the right call. Wasn't after replay. Intentional grounding. Offense, number 18, was in the pocket. No receiver in the area. It's a loss of down. Chicago's going to use their last timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff. So 3rd and 15 from the 49-yard line of the Ravens. The line to gain is the 34-yard line. Williams in the shotgun. Williams and Ravens are going to call a timeout. All right, on 3rd and 15, Williams out of the gun, quick pass caught. It is caught by Loveland, who's down to the 40. And it's 4th down, and the field goal unit's going to have to rush out there. With 6 seconds on the clock. 4, snap, good, hold. From, I don't know how far, from 58, it is. It's short, it's no good. And that's how the first half is going to end. Ravens lead it 10-6 at the half. All right, so halftime's upon us. I will be right back. All right. All right. I will not be able to do a reaction to every home run hit in the World Series right now. So I might do that after the game. We'll see. All right. So let's go around. Let's go over some scores real quick from around the NFL. All right. So second half's just about to start, but right now at halftime in the Dolphins Falcons game, it's 17-3 Miami. Just about to reach halftime in the Bills Panthers game. Right now it's 19-3 Buffalo. In this game it is 10-6 Baltimore. At halftime in the Niners Texans game, it's 16-7 Houston. Just about to reach halftime in the Eagles Giants game, it's 21-10 Philadelphia. In the Bengals Jets game, it's 24-13 Cincinnati at the half. And at halftime in the Patriots Browns game, it is 9-7 New England. Baltimore will have the ball to start the second half and kicks away. And Saquon Barkley might be getting me 50 points. And nice return out to about the 33-yard line for the Ravens as they get the ball to start this second half. And the Eagles are in the red zone. Give it to Barkley. All right, so Huntley out of the gun, looking deep downfield, caught! Rashad Bateman, who breaks a tackle and is down to the 30-yard line. What a play by Baltimore and Rashad Bateman on the first play of the second half. And it's a bomb of a strike to Rashad Bateman. Minnesota yesterday got murdered by Iowa. 41-3, I think, was the final score. I turned it off after the at halftime. Handoff Henry out of the gun after the massive gain. And Henry's going to get a gain of about 7 yards, down to about the 23-yard line. Second down and 3 coming up for the Ravens. if you are just joining us, feel free to feel free to say hi in the chat and drop some stuff in the chat. I'm happy to be here for y'all. Ricard in there, Derrick Henry as well. Handoff on 2nd and 3 to Henry, who is going to be marked down about right at the line to gain. Do they give him the first down or no? We'll see here. 16 takeaways this season for the Bears. Most in the NFL. If it wasn't the most in the NFL, I'd be asking some questions. All right, so 3rd down and 1. So they marked him down a yard shy of the line to gain. Henry in the backfield. Handoff Henry, who gets a gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be a first down and 10 for Baltimore. Huntley in the shotgun. Henry running out of the backfield. Huntley pump fakes, rolling, quick pass caught. Andrews. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 6. Never mind, it's a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. Ravens play at Miami on Thursday next week. Huntley out of the shotgun. Keeper. Huntley falls down at about the 15-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 8. Odangbo and Edmonds on the are credited with the sack technically, because that technically does go in the books as a sack. I think. No, I think it's just a TFL. Justice Hill in the backfield. Huntley in the shotgun. Huntley takes the snap, back to throw on 3rd and 8, fires over the middle, caught by Isaiah Likely, who is tackled at about the 6, or about the, not the 6, who's tackled at about the 11-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and about 2. And the field goal unit's coming on. Tyler Loop on to kick this for the Ravens. It'll be a shorter attempt than what we've seen today. This will be a 28-yard try. It's the shortest attempt we've had all day today. From the left hash, good snap, good hold. Kick is up. It is good. Ravens extend their lead. It is now 13-6 Baltimore. All right, got